Sorry, you know I was trying to also set up my screen, right? DJ, take it easy. It was on purpose. I was trying to set up the model on the vertical stream. Take it easy, please. Alright, well. Alright, hold on. Let me do something real quick over here now. Alright, yeah, I just had to swap up the internet. That's all I really had to do. Why didn't I think of that? Like everything I always do. There we go. Huh. I don't know why it swapped back up like this. Oh, there we go. Weird. Okay. Alright, well, apologies everybody. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna go back to IndyCar Series for our familiar, oh yeah, I have it saved anyway. For our full-length run. This time we're sticking straight to the PS2 version. I wanted to, you know, there you go. I wanted to, what's the one I'm looking for? As we let this load out, or load in, I should say. Codemasters. There you go. Alright, like I said, I wanted to do IndyCar Series 2005, but that game is way harder to run, to even get in the Indianapolis. Like this, I run the same speed in 2003 and 2005. 2005 is harder to get in. Alright. Let me just check something real quick. So yeah, apologies. The PC version probably won't make a difference, DJ. It would probably be the same thing. Well, I can dumb down the difficulty, but that would require like losing fuel use and tire wear and safety cars. Let me just move this over here a little bit. There we go. Alright. Bring that back. There we go. Alright. I also need to, set up on the vertical stream the, oh no, I also need to move myself up. There we go. There we go. Let's run the Indy 500. I was gonna do like a recorded run, but I lost motivation to do it recorded. I was doing well too. Maybe one day I'll finish that race, which I set off to do. And I'm probably going to do the same for the Coca-Cola 600, which might be tomorrow if I'm lucky. But we're going to go ahead and start a new race. I have it, you know, save stated, so I'll be able to run that race again. Let's see, who should I be this time? I don't want to be my driver, the same creative driver I was last time. How about we'll be the Red Bull driver of well, is there the other? Yeah, we'll do Eddie Cheever Jr. I believe he's a former Indy 500 winner. Actually, I think Buddy Rice would be a future IndyCar. That's understandable, DJ. I probably should have done that, but I wanted to keep it authentic, you know. All right, well. Just like before, we're gonna get a bit of a history lesson of Indianapolis Motor Speedway with the late Bob Jenkins.
Fifth race of the IRL season brings us here to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, home of the legendary Indianapolis 500. Run since 1911, the Indy 500 is the most famous motor race in the world, drawing a crowd of over 400,000 people and a worldwide TV audience of millions. The Indy 500 is the centerpiece of the IRL calendar, and victory here is the crowning achievement of any racing career. Largely unchanged since its construction, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway has 4 turns, each banked at 9 degrees, and measuring exactly 440 yards from entrance to exit. Linked together by a pair of long straights and 2 short straights to form a rectangular-shaped 2.5-mile track that fits the boundaries of the original plot of land almost exactly. The unique size and length of this track always makes for a thrilling and action-packed race. The uniqueness of this track is matched by its qualification procedure, which is designed to filter out the large entry list down to a field of 33 drivers. This is the only race in the season where a poor qualification time could lead to you being bumped off the starting grid. Don't forget, though, that this is a tough race, and victory does not go to the driver who leads the field at the first corner, but to the one who most effectively combines stamina, skill, and strategy. Pace yourself, take it easy, and above all, soak up the atmosphere of the greatest spectacle in racing.
Hey, Cobra, and thanks, Bob. Alright, now we got our, we got the background of the Indianapolis 500. There we go. That's better. Alright, let's go into, qualifying. Hey. Hey. Thank you. Every time. Yeah, that's true. And I also need to, adjust the mirror, adjust the little thing there. So, like, you guys would be able to see, you guys would be able to see the positions, and... There we go. Okay. Because you're not able to see, like, positioning in this game. Alright, I'm gonna lower it down to 0, bring back up the YouTube short side of things. There we go. That would be here. Luckily, we can just stop right here. The time doesn't count until what is it? The time doesn't count until I cross the start finish line. And even then, I could just wave the run and try it again. Alright, so you guys are gonna have to just bear with me a little bit on the vertical side, guys. Let me just set it up. Oop, what? Is that? Ooh, I did not even realize that's as far as it goes. Oh wait, is it because? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, again, sorry. Please bear. Oh wait, that's why. That's why it's technically the. Okay, it's technically the max. Okay. Oop. Bear with me, please. I'm sorry. I'm still not used to doing stuff off vertical. Okay, so we're getting there. Let me just hi. We'll get right back into it, folks. I'm sorry. I promise. Is it good right there? How about a little bit more that way? Oh wait, no. We could just do it like that. Okay, and then we just bring that up a little bit. There you go. Okay. Oh, okay, so then I need to just oh, no, okay. Didn't think this one through. Okay, so you guys are just gonna see my head on the vertical side. Alright, let me move this. Well, actually, let me just move this over here just a little bit. There we go. Alright, I'm doing good, Cobra. How are you? Alright, we're in business now. Finally. Alright. Oop, right. Actually, let me try to make it a little bit easier on the computer. We'll just bring that down. Alright. I'm glad I'm glad Indianapolis doesn't mind me just stopping for 5 minutes. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, that's nice what you put on it. What kind of toppings do you have on your cheeseburger? Thank you, DJ. Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll have a good enough fuel to make it.
Your qualifying run starts next lap.
Got it. I think the only downside is I cooled down the tires, so there's going to be, like, less grip coming out of the corners. But luckily this lap doesn't count. Now the right side tires are starting to wear in. Like, I wish you could, like, adjust the difficulty of the AI in IndyCar Series 2005. And I'm hoping that, like, I was going to mention in the video that I'm hoping that... Hold on, what did I get redeemed for? Thank you for the hydrate, Cobra. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get the... Nope, just hydrate. Alright. Alright. Well, hopefully you guys are enjoying the weekend, or about to enjoy the weekend. Alright, so the warm-up was 2:26. Now, the difference between Indianapolis qualifying and qualifying anywhere else is that your speed is determined on an average of the 4 flying laps you run. It's not just the fastest of the 4 laps. You have to keep the speed up consistently. Otherwise, you could see yourself getting bumped from the field. Thankfully, due to the much more manageable AI dynamic difficulty in IndyCar Series, we should be able to make the field. Not only that, I think we should see ourselves in the front row. I mean, it's entirely possible I could have been picking the wrong cars at in IndyCar Series 2005. Heck yeah, we gotta go fast. Alright, here we go. About to be halfway through the qualification laps. As long as I don't wreck the car, we'll be good.
2 qualification laps to go.
Well, that's great, DJ. Congrats on the opening theme. Alright, 39 flat. That's enough. That's the speed of 230.77 miles per hour. There we go. Well, we'll be taking I might be taking a quick break for lunch, probably around the midway point of the race if we make it that far. Alright, is this lap any faster? Slightly slower, but we'll still be good as we start the final lap of qualifying. Now, you do only have, in this game, I believe, 3 attempts to qualify for the 500. And that's combined, whether you do it on the first set of qualifying here or bump day. Probably should have made it more interesting and tried to do bump day. Oh well. We're going to get ourselves a good starting spot for the 500, though. Definitely a front row spot out of 33 cars. Exact same as lap 2, so we kept it pretty consistent. So let's go bring it in. Yeah, see, so far, number 1. But we'll see if that lasts. I doubt it. Plus, it'll allow me to change up some stuff. There we go. Alright. Boop, boop. A lot of cars wrecking out. Thank you, DJ. Yeah, so far we still got the fastest time. So far. We'll see if anybody's faster than 230 miles an hour. Ooh, close, but no. Alright, time's up. That means I am guaranteed to start on the pole for the Indianapolis 500. Now it's time for bump day. We got 7 cars that need to fill in spots. Then we worry about the cars that need to be bumped. Go. A few more cars made their times. All right, Renner's out. Next up's Edson Richards. He's out. Sam Murat's out. Bob Williams is out. Ooh, he's barely out. Gerald's son is out. Oil is out. Garrett's out. And that should be it. Yep, there we go. All right, we got our 33-car field for the Indianapolis 500. And you see 11 cars had to bump their way into the field. And meanwhile, by 4/10 of a mile per hour, we got the #1 spot. So let's go ahead and get it going at the Indianapolis 500. There we go. You briefly see the Chevrolet Corvette pace car up ahead. We get to determine the pace to bring it in, or to start the field. Oop, 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 careful. Don't want to accidentally get ourselves a black flag for rough driving already. Alright, here we go. Take it to the line. Green flag is out, and away we go with the Indianapolis 500. Yeah, this is going to require my total concentration, so apologies if I don't get to your comments. Hopefully we'll be able to enjoy the race. I hope you guys are doing well today, at least. Alright, we led the first lap at Indy. Now, Rex can happen at any time. Oh, I didn't even notice that. It's only going to show, like, the top 4 at a time. Now it looks like it. Extra slippery. Alright. Let me just make sure I got it good. Okay. It's incomplete, but I'll worry about that later. Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh, and it does show position, so good thing I extended it a little bit. Alright, here comes one of the Penske boys. Yeah, that's Helio Castroneves looking to make a move on the outside. There we go. Who did I just? No, okay. I was worried I caused another accident. Oh, you know what? I just realized this is a bit too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go, that's good. That should be good. Alright, save. And resume. Alright, there we go. Side by side with Helio. There we go. Anything can happen in this race. The computer can just wreck for no reason, too. I had to ease off on turn 4 there. Oh, when we get to... Whoa, 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 oh, no, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, shoot! Oh, no! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No! How did that happen? Okay, so the rear tire has to go. Oh, well, hey, I qualified on the pole. No, we're doing it again. We're gonna do qualifying again, or we'll just do what DJ did and do just do a quick race. Well, unless we get extra stuff. What did I get for the gold medal there for finally getting a pole position. Just a couple of extra driver cards. Champion Sam Hornish Jr. Alright, cool. Do I get another paint scheme for that, or? Oh, I can use any paint scheme, I realized. I wonder if... No, I thought I could. Never mind. Well, I guess I could use a paint scheme now then. How about, let's see. Let's try Team Foil Racing. Oop, nope, wrong one. Wrong button. Or let's try Curb Boat Indy. Let's actually just try to bump our way in this time. Oh, okay. Well, that car looks cool. I'll go ahead and use that one. How'd I do that? How'd I even do that? Let's try again. In fact, this time, let's just go through, let's try to make the field via bump day. Oh, only one car's got to worry about bump day here. Alright, we'll start next. Now we're going to start in the back of the field and see if that works out any better. Let me just, Alright. Let's let the auto thing play out a little bit. Come on. Thank you. Come on, please. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, please. Or at least slow down. There we go. That should do it. Alright. There we go. There we go. That's better. Alright. Let's try again, shall we? You see, this is what slick tires do in the grass. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoy the show. Alright, this time the 5 laps should work out. Just gotta beat 220 miles an hour and we're in. Ooh, careful, close one there. Alright, now let's start the qualification process again. Hey, maybe starting from the back will be a good thing. That way I don't have to worry about, slowing down the rest of the field.
3 qualification laps to go.
Maybe it's also because I'm trying to perform a race car in front of you guys. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have enough fuel to make it. Barely, but it'll be enough. And around the corner. Down the back straightaway. Go down the foot stretch. Got one more lap of qualifying.
Last qualifying lap. Push it to the max.
Each lap's gotten progressively a little bit faster. Like I said, we're gonna have enough fuel to make it through this batch of qualifying. Alright, looks like we got good enough to, I think, make the field. That was our fastest qualifying, 38.98. So we should make the field. Bump ourselves up. Yeah, I think our speed's going to be good enough to guarantee us to make the field. Yep, it's enough. So there we go. We got the 33 car field. Who's on the pole? I think it's Jill DeFer? No, it's Sam Hornish Jr. This time we actually made it through qualifying. So we are going to be starting on the last row this time around. Oh no, second to last row. Let me just do something real quick here. See a little bit of the starting lineup. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so when the green flag is out, we gotta make sure we don't get past the sprint car up ahead. Or next to us. Otherwise, we get a black flag. Alright, is this gonna work? Yep, there we go. Alright, here we go. Green flag is out. We gotta wait until we pass the start-finish line. There we go. Alright, we're underway again. Take 2. Oh, whoa, whoa, please no. Please no. Please no. Oh, no, we already ruined a car. Well, luckily it wasn't enough to throw out the yellow. Even though it would in real life. Well, that means that car is going to be put a few laps down. Alright. Alright, well at least we completed the first lap. Let's even make it longer than 3 laps. You know, I'm surprised IndyCar didn't throw the yellow with that debris. But I guess since the car is running, they just decide to let him go. So yeah, Vin's done for the day. Sorry, Vin. Alright, now we're going to strike in the rolling ticker. Alright, he's in the pits now, repairing his front wing. Now let's just hit that front wing, why don't we, at over 200 miles an hour. Corner, we're going to catch up to the rest of the field at least. The other 31 cars. Got Jacques right in front of us.
Your best lap so far.
Yeah, not much to say though, crew chief, when we just started the race. Alright, here comes Van, done with his front wing repair. Go up to the 30th place. Alright, making good ground. Ease off on the draft, ease off on the draft, should say. There we go. I mean, getting in the draft gets us, you're about to see close to 250 miles an hour. Alright, so we made it longer than our first attempt. Alright. Past the draft. There's the 33. Side by side with the 58. Make the pass. You see we're just about 4.5 seconds behind the leader. Up the 28th. Jacques Lazier leading the field. Ooh, close one. Alright, there's Treadway right on our side. Build up the draft. Both of us are. There we go, up to 27th. Now let's see if we can move up to 24th. We got Barron and Son in front of us. So drafting. There we go. You see, that was close to 250 miles an hour there in the draft. Full speed in the draft, I should say. There we go, up to 24th. Unfortunately, we got no draft at the moment. So we'll see if that's enough. There we go. DJ, I didn't say I was going to be streaming today. Oh, caution's out. Caution's out. Ooh, hard hit into the turn 3 wall. And we took contact from it. Luckily, since we're in the automated process, we're not going to get damaged. Dang, alright, well, let's see what happened. It happened in front of us. I think it was Dan Weldon's car that got hit. Oop, nope. Did it? Oh, nope, there it was. Oh, it was a wide wreck way before that. It even got into turn 4. Let's see. Let me just make sure. Alright, let's try to get back up to full speed. Oh no, okay. Oh yeah, there I am. Was that? Yeah, the camera angle was on me. Alright, there we go. Can we rewind? No, we can't. Not like that. Alright, let's take it back up at turn 2. Let's use the front-facing camera to... Oh, there we go. Yeah, now what? That is indeed Dan Weldon that got involved in the wreck. Let's see what happened here. Oh, okay. It was, not Weldon, it was Sharp that got involved. And then everybody trying to slow down, he got hit. And then I got hit in retaliation. Oh, okay, I should have just done it like that. Now let's get, okay, let's finally see what happened here. Yeah, it's alright. I just realized I had to switch up the way the internet was being taken. Oh, I just realized it's Scott Sharp that wrecked into turn 3. Let's see what happened here. Oh, yeah, see, contact. Oh! Yeah, see, that probably would have been death. That probably would have been death without the safety barrier. Or the modern cars. But there we go. And that is why we are under our first caution today. Meanwhile, we gotta... nope. We're not being 22nd. IndyCar placed us at 26th. But it looks like we are gonna gain a spot with a car forced to go into pit lane to fix their damage.
Hattori is out of the race.
Yeah, Shigeaki Hattori is also done. Oh, whoa!
Chiafone is out of the race.
It even happened in the pit road barrier. What the heck happened? Let's see what the heck happened here. Who wrecked up here? Let's see. Something happened to the tire barrier here. Oh, here we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's why Shigeaki Hattori is out of the race. And then another car hit the barrier for good measure. We'll see if he'll make it. Here we go. Let's get a better view. Or at least from a better perspective of this car. Now you see Hattori just hit the tire barrier. And then for no good reason, this dude just hit the tire barrier as well. So he is about to be done for the day. See what I mean? Anything can happen in an early Codemasters game. So that bumped us up to 24th place. Well, at least we made it to almost 8 laps before we got our first caution. So we are on auto drive. So we get a little bit of a breather. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are enjoying already this wacky race. So we got a few laps before, we should have a lap or two before IndyCar cleans up the track and we'll go back to green flag. Now if you wanted to, you can run the caution periods if you wanted to. Just to give myself a break, I'm not going to run the caution laps. I'm going to let the computer auto drive for me. Good luck with that, DJ. Oh, pits are open. Are you kidding me? We're only going to have like a lap of cleanup? Well, we don't need to go to the pits yet. We're a bit too early on. Yep. Okay, so I guess all that mayhem, we only needed 1 lap to clean the track. I'm going to take a quick sip of water since we're going to go right back to green flag racing. I believe we got 4 cars out of the race. Yeah, we're not going to go to pit. We don't need to yet. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we don't have to worry about the... We don't have to worry about the line this time. As soon as the green flag is out, we can go racing. Which will probably happen between turns 3 and 4 here. Considering our position on the track. Oh, I guess turn 4 then. Alright, here we go. Green flag is back out. We are back underway at Indy. So we didn't really save much in terms of fuel. Maybe like half a lap. If anything. I mean, that'll make it a little bit safer to get to 30 laps. Actually, okay, yeah, we have saved like a couple of laps of fuel. But we are still in the back of the pack. In fact, we're going to let the Reebok car go. There we go. Alright. 10 laps down, guys. 190 more to go. If we can keep green flag going on, we could get done in a couple of hours. But it'll depend on how good the cars will run. Or if these guys up ahead can avoid running into each other. Oh, careful. Don't want to hit it too hard where we damage our front wing. There we go. Back up to 24th. Good. Drop position. Ooh, careful. Don't want to be the one to hit the tire barrier as well.
That was your best lap so far.
Yeah, because we were in the draft. Oh, we got a spin. Spin out of turn 2.
We have a
Everybody's wrecking.
0.
Oh!
The pits are closed. DeFerrin is out of the race.
That is the leader. That is one of the top cars of the race out.
Tony is out of the race. Finn is out of the race. Radon is out of the race.
That was an incredible accident out of turn 2. Let's see what the heck just happened there. Let's cycle around to Jill DeFerrin. He's up here. Yeah, he's the 6th car. What happened? Oh, he just lost control. He lost control, lost his rear wing, and and that allowed everybody to check up and get hit. Alright, so let's back up a bit in the field. Let's see what caused everybody to get wrecked up here. You see, bit of contact out of turn 1. And then there's DeFerrin spin up ahead. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, there's the pack of cars that got wrecked out. Let's get a better view. Actually, let me take this opportunity to just make sure. Yeah, okay, we're good. Let's take a look at this here. There's a spin. And another car spun, and then everybody got pinched against the wall. Unlucky for all those drivers, they are now done for the day. And a few cars are going to have to go to pit lane to fix their cars. See what I mean? Anything can happen in this game. Let me just set something up here. Yeah, that's what I mean though. Anything can happen in an old Codemasters game. Alright, so at least we're going to save some more fuel. And we're guaranteed right now in the mid-pack at least. Alright, so wreck here on lap 12. Ooh, excuse me. Now I'm going to get caught up by the rest of the cars that managed to survive the wreck. I think I heard at least 5 cars get out of the race on that wreck. Maybe more. And a lot more that were involved. They're still in the race, but they got to go into pit. Let's see, 3 cars. Another 3. And another 3. Yep, there were 5 cars out on that wreck. And like I said, more got to go into repair. Luckily, it's a safety car period, so hopefully they won't lose too much time. I don't think we're going to make it. I don't think we're going to need to pit yet. So we'll see what happens. There's the cleanup. You can't see it on the vertical side much, but there is the cleanup crew on the left side. There's one of the cars they're cleaning up. They got to also clean up all the debris. Well, definitely this safety car period's definitely going to last longer than a bit longer than the last one. Let me just do something real quick here too, while we got a little bit of time. There we go.
The pits are now open.
Alright, so that means we are probably going to go back to green next time by. We don't need to pit yet, I don't think. I don't want to go off sequence of everybody. So we're up a little bit further than we were last time. We got 18 cars here on the lead lap. How much? Let me just make sure. Yeah, about 15 laps. Yeah, we're a bit good on fuel. We don't have to worry about pitting yet. Like I said, I don't want to go off sequence unless I have to.
Green flag this time.
Yep, there we go. So we're going to go green on lap 16. 185 laps to go. It'll be 185 laps to go here at Indy. Yeah, let's not pit. We don't need to. Yeah, there goes another car. That's at least a lap down. Back on the line after repairs to their car, and another one coming up. So we're all going to be stacked up and ready to go again. The more cars that get taken out, though, the less safety cars we'll have. Alright, here we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, here we go. There you go. Stay off the track. Remember, wait for the green flag. Now that we're in the 15s, we'll be out of turn 4 by the time the green flag hits, or at least close to exit. There we go. Alright, green flag is out. We are back underway in Indy. 185 laps to go. Alright, here we go. We got the Andretti green car of Lucy up ahead. That is the downside, though. I can't tell how many cars are still running. Which is one update I'm glad they put in, I think, in the IndyCar 2005. Alright, get some drafting. And we are now exactly in the mid-pack here at Indy. With another lap complete. Whoa, 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 no! There I go! There I go! Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! I ruined the driver's race! Oh! Well, at least you guys saw a wreck! From my end! Well, it's actually perfect timing because I think it's time for my lunch. We'll just let the song play out. I was worried that was gonna happen though. Can I speed up? No. Another car just got put on the track. This is one of the upsides for you controlling your pace laps. Dang it. Maybe, DJ. Maybe. I'll wait till pit road opens. Or at least I get closer. Otherwise, I'm going to get put a lap down. Why is it still slowing down here? I think at this point we'll go ahead and just pit. Yeah, pits are open now. Okay. can come in this time, which is probably what I'm gonna do. That way we can change our tires and max out and top off our fuel. Alright, so we'll go ahead and yeah, now we'll take the pit stop. Alright. Like I said, I got lunch coming up, so we'll go ahead and get back to the racing in just a bit. Hold on. There we go. Alright, so I'll be back with my lunch in a bit. Let me just put up the right music. Alright, be back in a bit, guys. See you in a bit. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for being patient, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong button. Dang it, of course. There we go. There's that one, and then that one. There we go. Mm-hmm. Beep. Alright, there we go. Set it up. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's perfect timing, I guess. Like I said, we'll be brought in this time by hopefully we shouldn't have to deal with safety cars for too long.
Green flag this time by.
Okay, so they just got the field just got to the line. We're about to go in and make our pit stop. Hopefully the damage
Watch your
isn't.
speed in the pits.
Hopefully our damage isn't too much to. Hopefully our damage isn't too much to put us a lap down. Alright, here we go. We're getting into our stall. Alright, fixing the right rear suspension. Now we put on the front wing. There we go, we're good there. Just waiting for the right rear. There we go. Alright. Save the game. There we go. Alright, let's get out of there.
Green, go.
Alright, uh-oh. They just got out of the turn 1, so here they come. Just gotta make the pit road exit. I think we're gonna be just out ahead of these guys. Alright, bump it up to 7. Here we go. There goes the rest of the field. We just barely
20 is play.
got on the lead lap. We stayed on the lead lap, so now we gotta hope for a caution.
You've entered your pit window.
Well, I just pit, good sir, so I'm not gonna pit now. Yeah, you can see now there's only 20 cars on the lead lap thanks to me. We got 180 laps to go. 180 laps to go here at Indy.
4.6 seconds ahead of Anderson.
Yeah, so that means there's at least 20 cars running, or 22 cars running.
You're 37 seconds behind the race leader.
Yeah, no surprise. And 33 seconds behind 19th place. We're only 5 seconds away from getting put a lap down. Sorry about that. Alright, let me lower the weight jacker. Here we go. Alright, so like I said, we gotta hope for a caution. We'll definitely be out ahead of everybody when they go in for their pit stops. Oh, definitely missed the entry there. Lost a little bit of speed.
You're 7.5 seconds ahead of Anderson.
Okay, so there is a 21st car running. Sorry. Dang, I don't know what happened to my throat there. Well, at least we're nice and clear, I guess. not lose the speed there. Still need to just try to get this car back under control. Alright, it looks like everybody's coming in to... Oh, nope, this is just all the cars I knocked out. So there's nobody else, I think, pitted. I think everybody will be coming in within the next 5 laps. Thank you. Let me hydrate. Thank you. Let me just, and the stretch, thank you. Whoever did that. Yeah, thank you, DJ. Alright, let's go. There we go, that's better. Around the corner.
Good lap.
Good lap considering we don't have any drafting.
You're 31 seconds behind the race leader.
Well, at least we're catching up. And again, like I said, cars are going to be pitting in the near future. Helio leads the field. Technically, we've only been racing for 23 minutes.
You're 9.2 seconds ahead of Anderson.
Alright.
That was your best lap so far.
Thanks, crew chief. We'll find out in a bit how fast that last lap was.
You're 24 seconds behind Jacques.
Got it. It's a 33 car field. 229.
You're 10 seconds ahead of Anderson.
Whoop, careful.
That was your best lap so far.
Oh, I guess I was off on the pit road predictions. On the corner. Coming up on 170 laps to go here at Indy. Holding strong at 20th. We haven't really gained any time though. Is this lap going to be any faster?
That was a poor lap time. Push harder.
I was only off by 35 hundredths of a mile per hour. That's still pretty fast, crew chief. Okay, now this time you could say, oh, come on, you could work better on that one. But come on, that last lap was only 3/10 of a mile per hour off. How is that a poor lap? Whatever. Out of turn 4. Did everybody already pit? Is that why everybody was slow? Maybe we are back, synced up. Okay, we are at least speeding up. Oh, because this is an actual attempt at the 500. Like, I'm not going to reset after, let's say, lap 75.
You're 14 seconds ahead of Anderson.
Well, at least our pace is going up on 21st place. It doesn't seem like anybody wants to get in another wreck with so few cars out in the field. I don't blame him.
That was your best lap so far.
All right, 170 to go.
You're at 15 seconds ahead of Anderson.
Got it. Yeah, you still gotta be able to focus every lap here at Indianapolis, even if you're running by
You're
yourself.
24 seconds behind the race leader.
Because any slowdown means you lose time. Or potential time, I should say. That last lap was our fastest at 2:30.
You're at 11 seconds behind Jacques.
Alright, 15 laps till we're out of fuel. About to hit lap 33. Still about half a mile an hour short of our fastest lap. But now we're within 10 seconds of Jacques Lazier. Oh no, sorry, just Jacques. I don't know where Jacques Lazier is. I think he's in 3rd place there.
You're at 8.2 seconds behind Jacques. That was your best lap so
There you go.
far.
We're just past lap 33. Coming up on a
You're
quarter
19
mark.
seconds ahead of Anderson.
So yeah, we're coming up on the quarter distance mark. Hold on. BRB. Alright, sorry about that again. There you go. Alright, well, let's get back to action. Actually, while we're here, may as well. There you go. Alright, let's get going.
You're 6.6 seconds behind Jacques.
Careful. Go. Well, at least we're slightly gaining a bit of time.
You're 21 seconds behind the race leader.
Well, now everybody coming in. Okay, so I am right. It does look like everybody came in during that caution period. Okay, then we still got a lot of time before we move up on everybody. See a little flip of a car moving in front of us. Uh-oh. And now we're about to lose it because I went in the grass. We're going to lose a lot of ground on that bad entry.
You're 3.8 seconds behind Jacques.
Casper Neves, Cornish Jr., and Jacques Lazier are the top three so far as we're heading into lap 36. Now we're catching up. Okay, well, congrats, I guess. Oh, now cars are entering pit lane. Well, good for you, DJ. Good for you. Okay, go. It's happened before, this happened before. No, dang it happened again! How did I not realize that everybody was going in this time? Now everything's broken again. I guess so, DJ. I guess so. We'll just take our 10 laps. At least our 9 laps. Here we get at about 65 miles an hour. We go into the pit lane. Alright, well, luckily now everybody got in. We don't have to worry about a yellow. I didn't completely wreck out this time.
He has a run on you.
Definitely need a safety car. Close one. $160 to go.
You're 30 seconds ahead of Castro Neve.
Probably hit around lap 45, 46. lap back. Good, 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 good. Like I said, we'll just hit on lap like 45 or 46.
Car in front is the back
Unless, of
marker.
course, they're gonna wreck here. No, we're good. Yeah, we're losing ground to Castro Neves every lap.
Car in front is the back marker.
Thank you, DJ. Must have lost it in the chat. Sorry. Sorry, Fred. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for stopping by. We may just have to go ahead and pit regardless. Alright, out of turn 4. Alright,
28 seconds ahead of
coming up on a
Castro
quarter of the
Neves.
way through the Indy 500. Like I said, I really want there to be a safety car, but that does not look likely at this point. Ooh. A lot of blocking going on. We'll hit this time by.
Pit next lap.
We're hitting. Down the back straightaway. Hey, Gengar, how you doing, buddy? Alright, bring it in, bring it in.
You're 27 seconds ahead of.
Hold on, what just happened? Glad you're doing good. Thank you for the hydrate, appreciate it. I'm doing good, thank you for asking. I probably could have hydrated when I actually reached pit lane.
Watch your speed in the pit.
Yeah, let's just keep it at 50 just to be on the safe side. Thank you, DJ. Alright, we got no choice, we gotta repair the damage. Our right side tires our right suspensions have been severely damaged. And we got a bit of an electronics issue. So hopefully, we'll be able to get this car put back together. No problem. Just glad you can make it today, buddy. There we go, we got the fuel in. I have a feeling we're gonna be put at least a lap down after all this. There we go. Now let's save the game. And pull out. So we might be a lap down with all... Oh, nope. I think we're still on the lead lap. Alright, so I do believe we are on the, still on the lead lap. We're just like before, just way back in the pack. I would love there to be a, again, I would love there to be a safety car. Yeah, here they come, all the way from behind. There we go. Green, no, not green flag. We have been on green flag for a while, but we're back underway. Ooh, careful, don't want to already damage the car just after getting out of the pits. Okay, yeah, no time yet, but there's the field. Yeah, like I said, we're on the lead lap, so I really gotta hope for a safety car to balance us back out. But at least we more or less cleanly got through the cycle of pit stops. 10 seconds behind Lane here, up ahead for 18th place. You see, that's Helio right behind us. That's what the negative 5.4 means. We are 5 seconds away from being put a lap down. Same top three: Castro Neves, Hornish Jr., and Jacques Lazier on our podium spots. As we have now reached the quarter distance mark of the Indy 500. Pretty much as soon as we'll get across the line to start our 50th lap, Helio's going to cross the line to start his 51st. That'll make it a quarter of the way through.
You're 6 seconds behind Lane.
Yeah, so we caught up 4 seconds at least. And of course, we got fresher tires than everybody. Alright, so that lap we actually went a whole mile an hour faster. Yeah, see, that's what it means. We at least gained a couple of seconds away from being put a lap down. Now maybe if I get through a run cleanly without getting hit by anything, then we might not have to lose so much ground. Oh no, 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 not again, not again! Oh.
We can fix that damage, but we need you in the pit now. You've entered your pit window. You're 4.8 seconds ahead of Jacques.
If I was DJing, you would have noticed by now. How the heck did that happen? How did I blink and I already made a bad entry? So hopefully the tire won't disappear. Shouldn't. I don't think Codemasters thought of a moving tire like that. Probably not going to happen, DJ. Probably not going to happen. That's going to require a ton of licensing. And old sports games don't get put on PlayStation Plus. Unfortunately, that's why I am going to be constantly affirming that ESPN NFL 2K5 will never go to PlayStation Plus. Ever. There are way too many licenses involved. There's no way they're going to put that on PlayStation Plus. Well, let's see if we can at least keep the car put together until our next pit stop. Corner. So we're about 3 seconds behind Lane, despite the damage. Like I said, at least we're past the quarter distance mark. We're about 20 laps away from what I put as a personal goal for an
You're
official
5.7
attempt.
seconds ahead of Jacques.
Sorry, of course, I'm still just trying to focus. That's what you get when you have to drive consistently at over 220 miles an hour.
You're at 1.4 seconds behind Lane.
Like, if we went green flag the entire time, this would be just about over 2 hours. Alright, we can at least move up to 17th place.
Your front
Oh
wing
no!
has sustained damage. We can fix that damage, but we need you in the pit now. Your rear left suspension and your electronics, we can fix that
Oh,
damage.
are you kidding
In
me?
the pit now. Your rear wing has
Oh!
sustained damage. We can fix that damage.
Yeah, we're in
Need
trouble.
you the
We're in
pit
trouble.
now.
We're in
We can
trouble.
Fix that damage, but we need you in the pit now. You're one lap off the lead. We can fix that damage, but we
Let's try back from the last let's go back from the last pit stop. Oops. I knew that was gonna happen. As soon as those two cars got in front of me, I knew we were gonna lose it. Well, let's pretend like we didn't wreck earlier. Yeah, see, there we go. We went down from 17th to 19th at the end of that pit stop. Alright, here we go. Let's pump up the fuel mixture to 7, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, let's try this again. I know, I do hate keeping you guys longer than intended with a live stream, but I appreciate you all sticking around.
You're at 4.1 seconds ahead of Jacques. You're at 9.8 seconds behind Lane.
Yo. Ooh, careful.
You're at 6.7 seconds behind Lane. You're at 4.5 seconds ahead of Jacques.
Alright, let's try getting to that quarter distance mark again. Man, I hope you guys are going to enjoy the weekend, whether you celebrating the holiday or not.
That was a poor lap time. Push harder.
I'm trying my best here, dude, okay?
You're at 4.7 seconds behind Lane.
A bit of a battle between Jock and Sam Hornish Jr. Anything can happen, though.
You've entered your pit window.
I know I had in my pit window, crew chief, but we pitted not too long ago, so I'm not going in now. let's just bump down the fuel mixture a little bit, see if that'll make a difference. Appreciate it, DJ. Alright, now we're a quarter of the way through the 500 again. 50 down, 150 more to go. Okay. Thank you, DJ. I don't want to pump down the fuel mixture so we can save some. It's not like we're losing too much speed. We'll see if this will make a difference in the time distance. Oh, nope. Lost a little bit of ground. We'll bump it up to fuel mixture 4, just to keep it on the medium. Thank you, DJ. Who was that? It's not save states, DJ. I can't read who that is. Sorry, I couldn't read who that was. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Dang it. Broken model again. Every time. Right. There we go. Back to normal. Alright, here we go. So proof that we don't need to absolutely be full out. Hey Lloyd, how you doing?
You're 7.4.
Hope you're doing well today. Back on the front straightaway. This is only the first time I've reset it, DJ. Technically speaking, of course, this is only the first time we've reset. That's sort of the thing about IndyCar Series. It was the first game to have mid-race saves. You just had to go in the pit lane every time. Let's see if we can get around these guys this time.
You're 1.2 seconds behind Lane.
We got Lane up ahead for 18th place. About less than a second behind. Here we go again. Every time. Okay, now it's about a second again.
You're 0.7 of a second behind Lane.
He did? Shoot, that's the... I've been busy with this live stream. That's the first I've heard of it. Dang. I had no idea. Thank you for that. Yeah, dang, I just saw it. Thank you, Lloyd. Apparently I just found out. Yeah, sadly, you're right. So yeah, Lloyd just mentioned, Kyle Busch passed away today due to severe illness, unfortunately. The driver of the 5 car in the NASCAR 2005 and, from '05 to '07, and then the 18 car from, '08 to 13. And, I'll share it over with you in a little bit, DJ. Man, that is I am surprised. Like you said. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Dang. I'll share it over here in a bit. There we go. There you go. All right. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Thank you, Lord. I completely missed that while I was streaming. I guess having my lunch too. I appreciate you telling me. Hopefully we'll be able to distract you guys from that today. All right. I wasn't a fan of his, but I appreciate what he did. He is a two-time champion. He was a two-time champion of the Cup Series. At least I think he is. He's at least a one-time or a two-time champion. No, I think it was two-time. It was two-time. It's sad. I thought I didn't know it was that severe. I didn't know it was that severe. All right. Let me just take care of some things, I guess. Yeah, like half an hour ago. Let me just take care of stuff real quick. There we go. All right. Okay, yeah, 2 in Cup, 1 in Bush. That's right. Or I guess now O'Reilly. Yeah, thank you for that. I'm sorry. All right. Let's go ahead and get it going then. All right, let's get back to racing. Let's try to focus back on the racing. All right. All right, so let's get back to it. We're about to hit 145 laps to go here at Indianapolis. There we go, 145 to go now. Let's see if we can get past lane cleanly this time instead of getting hit or hitting them from behind. Down the back. No, it's all right. Thank you for telling me. I would have gone the next couple of hours without knowing. It's a shame. You're right. All right, here we go. Well, let's see if we can. Yeah, we'll see if we can try to pick it back up. Oh, that could be a good way for that to happen, but not to me, please. Alright, we got Sun right in front of us. Hopefully we can speed on through. Here comes Lane right behind.
Behind Sun. You're 30 seconds behind the race leader.
Ooh, careful. There we go.
You're 0.2 seconds ahead of
Yeah, I'll see
Lane.
that. Oh!
Yellow flag.
Just as the caution came out.
Electronics has sustained damage. We can fix that damage.
Oops. Dang it.
Pits are closed.
I didn't want it to happen to me, dang it. Oops. I didn't expect that to happen. Dang it. Yeah. Alright, so we're just gonna circle around. Maybe we will end up pitting just so we could kind of get back on cycle. Here comes the cleanup crew coming up on the left side.
Pit as soon as they open.
Yeah. Am I allowed to? Yeah, pit road is not open yet, so we can't pit yet. Well, at least the damage isn't as severe as the last reset. Alright, so it looks like we'll be going to green with 140 laps to go. let's try to get some better news, I guess. Take-Two/Rockstar announced for sure that, barring any delays, it will come out on Grand Theft Auto 6 will come out on November 19th. My birthday of all days. That's what I get for having my birthday fall on a Tuesday.
Pit as soon as they open.
Yeah, pit's still not open yet. So we'll leave it on the X for now. DJ, everybody's gonna post about it. It's a major news story. Alright, well, at least that's gonna catch us up to everybody. Unintentionally, of course. Like I said, we'll just wait for...
Pits are now open.
Alright, pit's open. Of course, now they get to go in. That means we're gonna be a lap away from everybody else. Oh, wait. Only those in the back that heard it in time are gonna pit. At least we'll be pitting among the leaders. Unfortunately, those guys are going to be at full speed by the time the green flag comes out.
Coming to the pits on your next lap.
Yeah, we're going to pit this time, unfortunately. We got to follow the field. I think I mentioned before, DJ. It's going to happen. Every season there's a almost every season there's a rematch of the Super Bowl. I don't think that's really important right now, DJ. Alright. Well, everybody's going to be coming in this time, even though we're going green. Watch. Watch as everybody look. Told you, see? Whoa, 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 whoa! Ooh, big wreck over here.
Watch your speed in the pits. Watch your speed in the pits.
There we go. Hopefully I'm not getting in trouble. If we do, then I'll just quit and we'll do something else. I know, right? I swept that guy's...
Flag is out. Go, go, go.
Hopefully we're not going to get penalized because of that weird wreck that just happened. And thank goodness for ghosting cars, I guess. Alright, we, just like before, gotta get some car parts fixed. Oh, no, we don't. I forgot, we were clean. Oh, no, apart from the front nose. That's right. Oh, well. Shouldn't make that much of a difference. There we go. Alright, go, 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 go. Alright, let's bump it up to 1. Get our tires a bit warmed up. We got a new batch of leaders because everybody pitted early. Or was able to pit early, I should say. I didn't even get an option to pit in. I would have had to have guessed that pit road was going to open. Well, let me check something real quick. No, not much. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure my internet was still going good.
You're now in 16th place.
Alright, here we go. Alright, let's lower the weight jacker so we can make turns better. by side with 23. Go. There we go. Alright, well, we're coming up on lap 64. Oh, that's who passed us, Sarah Fisher. Alright, so it's, at least, like I said, with only... I don't think we needed as much bad damage as last time, so... now we're back on the cycle with everybody else. We got Dario Franchitti right behind us. That's the thing, I don't know how to drive as him in IndyCar Series 2003. He's got a car in IndyCar Series 2005, but like I mentioned, it is way too difficult to make the field, at least for me. Just a couple of mile an hour faster than the last lap. Whoa, 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 whoa. Car's wiggling a lot in the rubble. Well, not rubble. Rubber. Rubber, that's what I meant to say. Go. Down the straightaway. Alright, well, next lap you guys will be able to enjoy at least a little bit of laps. Go ahead and get it in. Oh, give me a second again. Need to stretch out my legs. There we go. Alright, there we go. I'll work out a little bit better. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to catch up to the rest of the field in just a bit. Alright, here we go, guys. Lap 67.
You're 1.2 seconds behind Fisher. You're 28 seconds behind the race leader.
Still is about a second behind Sarah Fisher because I think she's using all out on her fuel. Alright, there we go. Past lap 67, now lap 68.
You're 1.1 seconds ahead of him.
Thanks, crew chief. As long as we can finish the race, I'll be happy once we get past lap 75.
You're 28 seconds behind the race leader.
Oh, thank you, DJ. I'll probably announce. Here we are in lap 69, by the way. Yeah, like I said, that incident is probably going to make me change a bit about how we're going to do tomorrow's live stream. I was going to live stream. I was going to live stream the Coca-Cola 600 run. I was going to do it in NASCAR Thunder 2000, but I think it's only fitting if I do it in his makeshift car in NASCAR 2005. Since he did have a few starts in 2004.
You're 27 seconds behind the race leader.
I'm pretty sure that car is in that retexture pack.
You're 0.8 of a second ahead of
Yeah, see, they can't even recognize Franchitti because he only runs in his model is only in the Indianapolis 500. So we got Dario Franchitti right behind us.
behind the race leader.
Well, luckily I was well versed in the Kart FedEx Championship Series at the time, so I knew who that was. Fisher's in the draft, so we're losing a bit of ground. Alright, so she got around Lucy for 15th place. 130 to go, and now we're coming up on 129 to go.
Behind Lucy. You're 26 seconds behind the race leader.
Alright, down the back straightaway. 139 to go. We'll see if we can complete this in time. And remember, the Coca-Cola 600 is twice the distance on a longer track. So, you guys better get some snacks ready for tomorrow. That's all or even get a meal ready for tomorrow. That's all I'll say. We failed last time I tried going through the Coke 600 live. That was in NASCAR Thunder 2004. Alright, well, at least keeping the fuel mixture low. That's going to keep us out a little bit longer. Still 25 seconds behind us. Sarah gets back around Lucy. Yeah, that or it's the other way around. Lucy got around Fisher.
You're 0.8 of a second behind Lucy.
They got their name on there.
You're 1.1 seconds behind.
There you go. Lucy got back around for 15th. So yeah, as long as we keep the fuel mixture low, we're able to stretch it an extra lap. Yeah, they're about a second ahead. We're not really gaining on them. We're slowly gaining on them because they're going side by side. At least we are kind of catching up to the 15 car Dan Weldon. Yeah, again, that wasn't the intention, but it's what's going to be.
You're 0.3 of a second ahead of
0.3 of a second ahead of Franchitti. Alright, let's go ahead and... no, we'll keep it low. I want to save as much fuel as I can.
You're 24 seconds behind the race leader.
Ooh, Lucy hit the wall. Lucy hit the wall. They losing speed. Alright, so Fisher's not going to be going side by side anymore. Yeah, let's let Franchitti go. So that caution and that early pit stop that took advantage by half the field. Well, sorry, most of the back markers. They're the ones that's taking advantage of this so far, for the most part.
You're 0.1 of a second behind.
You can see 1/10 of a second behind Franchitti. Alright, bump up the fuel. Alright, let's just bump it up to 4. Even it out a little bit. Keep it on medium. Alright, well, by the way, we're past lap 75, so this is going to be an official attempt for me. If we wreck out, we wreck out.
You're 0.5 of a second behind.
Behind Franchitti. He just can't say it for some reason. I don't know what team he's a part of so that I could take over his car, you know? We just caught up to a 10th of Franchitti. There's Lucy coming out of the pit lanes. They got through their pit stop repairing their car. So now they're off cycle. Needs to get another caution for a safety car.
You're 0.3 of a second behind.
Behind Franchitti. Thank you, game. At least we're running strong. Coming up on lap 80. Not enough to get in the draft, though. Might be getting ready for pit stop soon, though. Alright, well, at least we got now in the draft of Franchitti. A lot of close contact, or not close quarter racing, I should say, between the 4 cars up ahead.
You've entered your pit window.
Got it. Thanks to the draft, should be a little bit good on fuel. Stay off, stay off. At least use the draft to keep up with Franchitti. Oh, there we go. Alright, we'll bump it up to 4. Nope, can't get past Franchitti. Side by side, heading to the start-finish line. There we go.
Behind the race leader.
No, DJ, I'm not that much of a fan of the Grand Theft Auto series, mostly because I can't, unless you get me to the 2,500 subscriber mark, then we'll talk.
Behind the race leader.
Ooh. Franchitti checked his brakes. Or got brake checked, I should say. Close action. We're gonna see another wreck here soon. We could.
You're 26 seconds ahead of Jacques.
Woo! Careful, careful. Lucky. Careful. Finally make the move on Franchitti. Up to 16th.
You've taken 16th place.
Everybody's trying to get around. Too much going on all at once. We're going to see a caution. Oop, oop, oop. Dang it, I had to ease up. Yeah, Dang it, I had to ease up, otherwise I was going to wreck like crazy. All right, 115 laps to go.
Behind the race leader.
Alright, can we try to catch up? I don't want to burn too much fuel, though.
You're 1.7
Trying to get to these guys.
behind Fisher. You're 21 seconds behind the race leader.
Alright, Dan Weldon's still leading the field. Richie Hearn and Alex Barron are the podium places so far. They still are taking advantage of their undercutting of the field.
You're 1.1 seconds behind Fisher.
Cars coming in? No, not yet. But we did catch up to everybody. They're all racing side by side, with
Behind the race
just
leader.
about 21 seconds behind Dan Weldon.
You're 0.5 of a second behind Ward.
And no, we can't really push it.
You're 20 seconds behind the race leader.
Alright, 3 to go until we run out of fuel.
Pit next lap.
When is the pit next lap?
You've taken 16th place.
Yeah, I think we'll pit next lap. 3 wide.
You're now in 14th place.
Oh, I knew it. Look out. How did everybody keep it together? Oh, nope, there it goes.
Your front wing.
There it
and your
goes.
Oil system and your electronics is in bad shape. We can fix that damage, but we need you in the pit.
Dang it.
now. You're 19 seconds behind the race leader.
There goes
Watch
the front.
your speed in the pit.
Alright, well, at least I think we're gonna be a lap down now.
Watch your speed in the pits.
Got it. Alright. How does this keep happening every time? How does this keep happening? Well, at least our car wasn't damaged enough to get ourselves out of the race. Alright. Well, there's the tires. Let's just get the electronics and front nose fitted. I am not surprised if we are a lap down now. That's the problem, though. I don't know, like, how far we are from everybody. Like, I don't know if I'm a lap down. That's one of the downsides of both IndyCar Series games. Unless you pay attention to unless you get one of those passing by updates, you're never gonna know if you're a lap down.
You're 55 seconds ahead of Jacques.
Okay, so Jacques is no longer running, so 17 cars are on the track now. I think. Oh, get back on the track, please. Thank you.
You're
15
12
seconds behind
ahead of
Ward.
Jock.
Okay, so we are still on the lead lap, but barely by like 3 seconds. Let's bump it up to 4. Okay, so it does seem like Jacques is still running, but he's actually 2 laps down.
You're 12 seconds behind Ward.
So we should be under like 3 more scheduled stops before the end of the race, if all things go according to plan and there's no cautions. Yes, he was 35 seconds behind Weldon.
You're 11 seconds ahead of Jock.
Oh, 11. Okay, he is still a lap. He is a lap down, but he's catching up. It looks like. We're coming up on the halfway point of the race. That'll definitely make it, count as an attempt on the Indy 500. Well, we are catching up. Like I said, we are catching up to Ward. Now we're only 11 and a half seconds behind. It does look like Dan Weldon's closing in on putting us a lap down. Like I said, one of these days I'll show off, I'll do that second half of the run I saved up. So I was actually doing pretty well on that run, keeping the car out in front.
You're 11 seconds behind Ward. You're 12 seconds ahead of
Maybe
Jock.
one day, but I don't know. Seconds behind. Yeah, still 5 seconds away from being lapped by Weldon.
You're 10 seconds behind Ward. You're 10 seconds behind Ward.
We're now 4 laps away from getting halfway through the Indy 500. We're about still 10 seconds behind behind Ward. Yeah, see, Castaneva's finally caught up and moved up into second place after losing so much ground on the last set of pit stops, the last safety car period.
You're 33 seconds behind the race leader.
And now 9.5 seconds behind Ward. Well, just over 9 seconds now. At least we're technically closing in, so yeah, now 6.5 seconds away from being lapped, but we're slowly gaining on the field.
seconds behind Ward. You're 14 seconds ahead of
Yeah, there we
Chuck.
go. 8 seconds behind Ward. We are catching up to the Chip Ganassi target of Ward. Alright, we're about a lap away from going halfway. This would have been the race if I set the game to half distance.
You're 7.5 seconds behind Ward.
But at this rate, with all the pit stops, this is only going to take like a half hour longer. So if you just kept around this entire time,
You're 10
I
seconds
appreciate you
ahead
guys
of
very
Chuck.
much. Yes, now 7.5 seconds behind behind Ward here. I think his name is Charlie Ward. And we gained another second ahead of Dan Weldon and Castro
That's
Neves.
the halfway point.
So there we go. As the crew chief saying, we are now halfway through the
You're
500.
15 seconds ahead of Chuck.
Appreciate it, DJ.
You're 6.9 seconds behind Ward.
Let me do something real quick. There we go. There we go. Put up a little bit more music. Yeah, we gained another 0.4 of a second on Charlie Ward here.
You're 6.4 seconds behind Ward. You're 60 seconds ahead of Chuck.
Oh. Careful. There's a nice touch that the tire, like in other games, open wheel racing games, that the tires do go from black to brown when you,
You're 7
sometimes
seconds
green if you
ahead of
put it
Chuck.
in the grass.
You're 5.8 seconds behind Lane. You're 31
I
seconds
know
behind
Ward got past Lane. There we go. Closing in on pit stop. And this is kind of the long part when everybody is managing to drive cleanly, and then we get into the long green flag stints. I wonder if we'll get a yellow flag tomorrow. At least we'll be able to skip it all. Gain another 1/4 of a second that little corner. 30 seconds behind Dan. Oh, caution's out, caution's out. Good. Now everybody's gonna catch right back up. Let's find out what happened. Let's see, what caused the wreck? Somebody wrecked, what happened? Just gotta wait for everybody to go past here. There we go. Ooh, okay. Oh, it's Dario Franchitti. Oh, man, he went flying. And look at all those flips. He's still technically flipping. Let's look at it from... Let's look at it on an onboard camera. Oh, okay. See, look, he spun. He spun in that little mid-pack. And all of a sudden, boom! This is what it looks like when you're flipping IndyCar there. Alright, let's do the, see if we can do a good, better look behind. Oh yeah, there, I may as well just keep it like that. May as well keep it slow motion because the impact's about to happen. Oh no, he spun, that's right. There you go, he lost his rear wing. Here he goes there. Ooh! And see, there went Charlie Ward. There you go. And that is why we are finally under caution. A much needed caution. There we go. Good, alright. Now I can stretch and rest a little bit. I was worried we were going to be going green flag for the rest of the race. Although it would be done faster, that would have tired me out. Alright, so I guess we got a little bit of time before we head in for pit stops, I think. We should be. We'd be close to, depending on how long we get under yellow. That is exactly what we wanted. Just wait for the word that pit road is open. Alright, so, sorry. Also got a bit of nose stuffing, too. Alright, so we're about to catch up.
The pits are now open.
I'm gonna go ahead and pit. Get ourselves some fresh tires. Even though technically we'd now be out of sequence. It would lead us in a, it should. Maybe it wouldn't. Should have said no. Dang it. Oh well. Well, we're going now at least. We'll see if it works out. We're gonna bring it in. I'm pretty sure they're gonna say green flag this time by, since that's what usually happens when the pit road is open.
Watch your speed in the pit.
At least we know pit road speed is around 65 miles an hour. Alright, well let's see how this pit stop goes. There's no mistakes in this game, so this is our first clean pit stop. We're not gonna fix anything. That's a good thing at least. So now you're gonna see a pit road go normal. There we go. So there you go, that's how a clean pit stop usually goes in the IndyCar Series. So judging from this, it does look like we're going to be going to green at lap 110. Do I need to? No. Okay. But yeah, if we had fuel mixture at 0, we could run theoretically the entire race on a low mixture, but that is way too slow and not beneficial to us. So we don't need to pit. I'll open up the fuel mixture so we can speed up to the rest of the pack.
Green flag this time by.
There we go. Alright, should be good like that. We should be catching up to everybody. Alright, yep, there's the green arrows telling us where we need to line up behind. So as I thought, we'll be going green on lap 110. Alright, here we go. Oh, I didn't realize we got off the automation. Hold on. Ah, camera, please, thank you. Alright, here we go.
Go, go, go.
Perfect timing to catch up to everybody. Alright, so the race is now wide open. Green flag back out with 91 laps to go in Indy.
You're 4/10 of a second behind Lane.
Ooh. Bit of contact there. Just gonna have to be careful getting past everybody. And remember, are they coming in now? Oh, no, they're not.
You've entered your pit window.
Yeah, we were a couple laps short on the pit window there, but we already pitted, so we'll just have to take it as is. We gotta be careful because everybody's certain to pit. At least most, if not at least most of the field is definitely gonna pit. Alright, 90 to go. Alright, let's catch up after everybody. Pretty sure I was the only one that went into pit, so we'll see what happens. Around the corner. Alright, well at least we caught back up to everybody. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You're 8/10 of a
Everybody's
second behind
stacking up. I
Lane.
don't know if that means they're
14th
pitting or
place.
not.
You're 3.2 seconds behind
I can't tell if they're
Lane.
pitting or not. I don't want to risk wrecking the car again. Cool. I'm now 4.5 seconds behind Dan Weldon. Technically now an hour and a half into the race. Ooh. See how's the lap gonna go here. At 2:23. 10th of a second behind Eddie Chiva Jr. Alright, get past Eddie. Good.
You're now in 14th place.
No, I don't wanna risk a 3 wide yet. At least not in the actual corner.
Lane is right on your tail.
Side by side. Oh, careful, 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 careful. There we go. Side by side with Lane. Up to 13th. There we go. Up next is Sarah Fisher.
Place. You've taken 13th place.
There we go. Coming up on 80 laps to go.
You're 0.3 of a second behind Fisher.
There we go. We're making the move on Fisher.
Fisher gets a run on you. You're now in 12th
Not quite.
place.
See ya. Let's see. Can we
You're
get into the
4.4
top 10?
seconds behind the race leader. You've taken 11th place.
There we go. Furthest we've been in a while. Careful, careful. Don't want to damage the front wing.
Gets a run on you.
There we go.
You're now in 10th place.
Side by side with the 33. Both of us lost our draft. Oh, I guess he was a lap down. Never mind. Contact with the wall, but luckily we avoided damage. Here's Ari Lyondike up ahead. Easy, easy.
You're 4 seconds behind the race leader.
Got Thule. We just got past Thule. See if we can get past Lyondike.
You're now in 9th place. You've taken 8th place.
There we go. Up to 8th. Let's see if we can sneak into the top 5 here. Put the block on Lyondike. Thomas Schechter up ahead. Here's the next car we're passing here. Up to 7th.
Taking 7th place.
We'll try to do 3 wide. Got Hernan Lazier.
6 seconds behind the race leader.
And there we go, up to 5th.
You've taken 5th
So
place.
far. Okay, now cars are coming in for that pit stop. Thank you, DJ.
You've taken 1st place.
Alright, we're going to have quite a bit of an advantage, I'd say. Oh, careful. Go. Alright, lap number 1, 2, 3. I believe we have technically now lapped everybody with that little speed. Go. Around the corner. Yeah, see, now we're a lap ahead of everybody because of our off-sync pit stops. We're about halfway through the fuel tank here. We're coming up on 75 laps to go. Again, thank you guys for putting up with me today. Let me lower the fuel mixture to 1. Actually, let's see what happens when you lower the fuel mixture to 0 for a little bit, so we can try to stretch our fuel out a little bit farther. Never mind. Nah, that's not a good idea. See how fast we went down in terms of miles per hour. I feel like at that point I should have made the pit stop, but oh well. At least we're not have to worry about repairing anything right now, so we're about to hit the, as we now hit the 100th minute. We are now at 75 laps to go. Off on the fuel mixture for a little bit. There we go. Just try to ease off at least a little bit at a time. Since we are, like I said, a lap ahead of everybody. Equal. Like I said, I want to try to stretch it to 140, but I don't think I can. There we go. Alright, here comes Weldon. He's about to get his lap back. Uh-oh. He's off a little bit. I think we'll pit next time by or so. Let's pump up the fuel mixture so we can hold off Dan Weldon for a little bit. Just hope we get that safety car again. We got lucky before. Maybe we'll get lucky again. Nope, there he goes. He got his lap back. Oh, he's about to get his lap back. Ooh, there we go. Never mind. Alright. Yeah, I gotta let him go with the draft. There we go. Maybe with the draft we could be able to save a little bit of extra fuel. I know, DJ.
Car in front is the back marker.
Only a back marker because he's a lap down. Well, was a lap down. Oh, almost lost it, yeah. Okay, can't hold it anymore. We're definitely,
Car in front is the back marker.
we're definitely going to pit. Well, hopefully we get, yellow flags.
Watch your speed in the pits.
Ooh, I think we just made it. Heavy braking, but we made it in the pit lane. Is that the max? Okay, yeah. Alright, good. Another stretch. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Alright, there we go. There goes Weldon and Castro Neves, and there goes the rest of the field. Just leave it off. At least for a little bit. We're already just gonna wait for everybody to pass. We're not that far back, luckily. I'm gonna drop to like probably the top 10. Oh no, looks like 12th. Oh no, 11th. Here comes everybody. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, let him go, let him go. There you go. Alright.
You're 0.6 of a second behind McGee.
There we go. Don't want to push the fuel too far. There we go.
You're 13 seconds behind the race leader.
Got it. No.
You're 7.2 seconds ahead of Lane.
Come on.
You're 11 seconds behind the race leader. You've taken the
There we go.
13th place.
Nice bit of side drafting. At least this game has that, side drafting.
So far.
Well, that was our fastest lap.
You've taken 12th place.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, I knew it. Oh!
You've taken 10th place.
Cars are flipping, but IndyCar is not throwing the yellow. You see, we're still green. What the heck was that? Apparently the damage wasn't big enough. I have no idea what just happened. You see, light's still green, flag's still green, we're still racing, even though we would have thrown the yellow by now. Well, there goes Eddie Cheever's chance of winning. You see, there's debris on the track, and we're still green. And the officials here just don't really feel like doing anything right now. Alright, well, at least we're in the top 10. We'll see how it goes. That's how it always works, DJ. It's always a big week in sports. A little bit of close quarter racing up ahead. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. There you go. Sorry about that. Oh. Sorry. There we go. Alright. Alright, coming up on 60 laps to go in a couple of laps.
You're 9.1 seconds behind the race leader. You're 9/10 of a second ahead of Dare.
Oh, we got Dore ahead of us. And there goes the pit. There goes Cheever. He's pretty much done. He's now about a couple of laps down. Castroneves now leads the field with teammates Hornish and Weldon in second and third.
8.7 seconds behind
Coming
the
up
race
on
leader.
60 laps to go.
You're 0.6 of a second behind Fisher. You've entered your pit window.
There we go. Got Fisher, Poole, and Lyondike up ahead for position. 60 to go. Hard to focus, you know, when you're driving over 230 miles an hour consistently. Which is why I like the safety car periods. Alright, both teammates of Fisher and Poole move past Lyondike.
You're 7.7 seconds behind the race leader.
Come on. lot of contact, a lot of close quarter racing up ahead from 5th all the way down to 9th here. There you go, finally got to move past Lion Dyke, and we're going to get past both Fisher cars.
You're now in 9th place.
Finally moving on that 3 wide in the corner. There we go. Up to 7th.
7th place.
Patience, DJ, patience. Here comes Brule. Goes up to 7th. Seventh.
You're now in 7th place.
Just gotta know that the race is finally coming close to an end here.
You're 6.7 seconds behind the race leader. You're now in 7th place.
Well, whatever works for you, DJ. No, good drafting. Past the 20. Oh, it's from 4th to 9th, my
You're now
bad.
in 6th place. You've taken 5th place.
Got Jacques Lazier right in front of us. That'll put us up to 4th place. We're still 5.5 seconds behind the podium guys. But at least I could briefly see them in the corner.
You're 1/10 of a second ahead of Schechter. You're 1/10 of a second behind
go.
Jacques Lazier.
Oh, close one. We finally got the pass on Lazier. Now we're 5 seconds behind Dan Weldon.
5.4 seconds behind the race leader.
You see, time is, we're closing in on these guys. As we're closing in on the 2-hour mark.
You're 4.5 seconds behind Hornick. Yellow flag.
Oh, caution,
yellow flag.
caution.
The pits are closed. Pit as soon as they open.
Got it.
Schechter is out of the race.
Oh, it's Schechter that's got out of the race. Let's see what happened to him. He's the number 22 car. That's the problem though, I can't tell with these cars, camera angles, what number he is. Yeah, that's 26, that's 44. I think this is him. I think this is the guy. Oh no, caution already happened. So let's see. Let's see what happened here. Let's see, where's Weldon? No, not Weldon, sorry. Where's Thomas Schechter? Oh, there he is. Alright, so let's see what happened. Ooh, okay, yeah, he hit. He was messing. He got too close to. He got too close to me and Brule. Brule, I think. Got it. All right, so we're hitting around lap 140. Yeah, 149, 150. So we'll just wait until pit road says it's open. So that we're back in sync with everybody. There we go. Alright, so we're closing in on the final quarter of the race. It'll probably happen after the caution period, or after the safety car period. Yeah, that's kind of a tough thing. There we go.
Pits are open.
Alright, pits are open. I don't think anybody's gonna sneak in this time. So it looks like everybody's gonna be on the same page, and it does look like we're going back green this time.
Pit next lap.
Yeah, we're pitting this time. Everybody's gonna be pitting this time, that's for sure. I know, DJ. Oh no, not this again. I hate it when this happens. We're gonna have to just pit along with everybody else when they go in. No, DJ, I do not. You would have known by now if I had a wheel. Well, luckily, we're able to, you know, control ourselves since we're going back green. So I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna be coming in this time. Just gotta wait for the green flag to drop. Yeah, see, everybody's coming in. I don't know why the game has that.
Green flag. Watch your speed in the pits.
Yeah, around 50 miles an hour. We'll keep it on the safe side so that we don't speed in the pit lane. Alright, bring it in. We got 50 laps to go. We're going to have to make one more pit stop in this race, at least. We'll see if that holds up. Alright, bring it in. Gotta have a nice clean pit stop again. I don't know why the right front tire changer is always behind. I don't know if the pit stops were always like this back then. But whatever. Alright, we're out. Go, 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 go. Some cars might have gotten ahead of us. Yeah. Oh no, we're leading the field? Alright. Oh, I thought we'd be on lap 151. No, it's 150. So 51 laps. Let's hold off on the acceleration point until we get out of turn 2. We're just gonna have to play some good defense. Like I said, we gotta make one more pit stop this race.
You're now in first place.
And we gotta try to stretch it to at least lap 1. I want to say 172.
He has a run on you.
Once we get past that point, we should be good on fuel for the rest of the race. Alright, here comes Weldon on the outside. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Careful. Careful, we're good, we're good. No damage, we're good. Uh-oh. Oh, it's both Weldon and... It's both Weldon and Hornish. I ruined their race. I blocked too hard. This is why there's black flags for illegal blocking in IndyCar. Well, at least that's going to stretch our fuel a little longer. A good thing there's no rivalry system. They'd be so upset with me.
Dare is out of the race.
Oh, we lost another driver too. So that should leave about like 15 cars running. Well, luckily on the bright side, like I said, we're gonna get some fuel, and for the first time, we're gonna line up behind the Chevrolet Corvette pace car, or safety car, however you want to say it. Excuse me. On the bright side, though, this is at least gonna save us a. This is at least gonna save us a couple of laps. That's for sure. He's gonna come in. Nope, we get another lap of the safety car. Now's not the good time to pit, though. We still got the full fuel.
The pits are now open.
Okay, well, now at least it's working, I think. Nope, it's still not. I hate it when it gets to this point. Luckily, though, we don't need to pit. So that means we're going to be going green in a couple of laps. We'll be going green on lap 155. So that'll bring us to 46 laps to go. We're still leading the field. Want to try to prevent, you know, blocking to ruin the race. We'll see if it works out. Alright. So that means the... let me stretch again. Gonna need it when we're going 46 laps to go. We'll see if it works out.
Green flag this time by.
Yep, there we go. Green flag coming out. Luckily, we determine when we get to go into the, start the race, kinda. Alright. So like I said, we'll be going back to green on lap 155. Like I said, this is going to save us a few laps on fuel, which makes the lap 172, lap 173 target a lot more attainable. But here we go. Since we're the one determining the pace, we don't have to really bump up the. We don't have to bump up the field yet. They're waiting. They're waiting though. Alright.
Green flag.
Alright, green flag is out. There we go. Man, I missed that restart so bad. Shape is a lap down, so we gotta keep that in mind. We'll have to let these guys go. Richie Hearn moves into fourth. Oh, careful, careful. Side by side with Hearn. Up in the fourth place, 45 laps to go. Let's see if we can do it, guys. Like I said, just gotta push it past, well, not push it. gonna pit. I'm gonna make it pit on lap 175, so that I know we can make it on a maximum fuel mixture. Oh, careful! It'd be bad if I got it a hit.
You've taken 4th place.
I gotta let Hearn go again. He's got the draft.
You're 1.9 seconds behind the race leader.
You know, maybe we could make it as far as we can on fuel. There's a 44 car. He is a lap down, at least. He's not for position. Hearn here is in the 20 car. Yeah. Sorry about that. Alright. 43 to go. Almost lost it there. Just here comes Sarah Fisher. Gotta let her go. May as well just go with the max fuel mixture at this point if that's what we're trying to do. And risk wrecking myself, DJ? I don't think so.
You've taken 5th place.
So draft. There we go. Alright, so yeah, I guess we can run max fuel mixture for the rest of the race, kinda.
You're now in 4th
We just gotta remember when we make that pit stop. Sometime after lap 170. Well, not right after 170, but I gotta push it at least to lap 175 at the minimum. And right now, we are gonna make it in that regard. Go 299 or 229, sorry. If only we could go 299 around Indy. If I had a Gran Turismo 5, I definitely would.
You're 1 second behind Fisher.
Or, well, Gran Turismo 5 and a PS3, or at the very least a computer that can run PS3 games. Castro Neves and Jacques are fighting for the lead with the lap car of Buddy Lazia just getting in the way. Oh no, not Buddy Lazia, that's Eddie Cheever Jr., my bad. Alright, 40 to go.
You're 0.3 seconds ahead of Hearn.
Got Hearn right behind us. Alright, there's the backstretch. Coming close to the end here, guys. Thank you again for putting up with me today. Well, however this race ends, thank you.
You're 1.7 seconds behind the race leader.
Okay. Oh. No, we're good, okay. Alright, we're coming in towards our
9/10 seconds ahead
the
of
main
Hearn.
distance we needed. Got Sarah Fisher right in front of us. Go side by side with Boole. Oh no, that is Sarah Fisher. Boole was a 24. My bad. Well, we passed her for third place. Ooh. Car is wobbling a lot. May have to just let Sarah go. She got a good slingshot.
You're 0.1 seconds behind Fisher.
Eddie for a bit of a boost, since he's not for position, remember. Well, I appreciate it, DJ. Alright, looks like Eddie technically got his lap back. Thank you, DJ. 10 years on YouTube, you are correct. Oh. I don't know why my dog keeps barking like that.
You're 0.2 of a second ahead of Fisher.
Helio had to check his brakes. Twice now, yes, sorry. One of my dog's barking, somebody must be outside for something. Yo. Pass on Helio, pass on Jacques Lazier. We got that lap lead. 35 to go.
You're now in first place.
Almost ran into Eddie there. Oh, try to get past in that bullet. There we go. Good pass on the inside there. 10, there we go. And he's technically holding them off. It's always good when a lap ticks down. 34 to go. We'll be relieving sight when we see that the lap counter turn into 20 laps to go on lap 181. Oh, Helio did get around Eddie. Well, that means he's ready to make the pass. Here we go. Don't want to risk it. Let's let him go. Careful. Don't want to bump him out of the race.
You're now in first place.
Jacques got past Helio. Now he's going to look to get past me. Oh, dang it. That's not what he needed. That is not what we needed, and Helio is wrecked out. Well, kind of wrecked out. We still don't have a caution again. Now we lost a little bit more of the electronics. Business as usual.
You're 3.4.
So that means we're going to be occasionally losing speed until we get it repaired. We'll have to get it repaired at the pit stop. Sarah Fisher takes the lead at the Indy 500 with 32 laps to go. Like I said, with this damage, that means occasionally we're going to be losing speed. Which means that any opportunity we may have to just let some drivers go. It's going to slow us down a bit, and I am once again surprised that IndyCar has not thrown the yellow flag. Ah, dang it. There, oh, dang it.
You're 1/10 of a second behind the race leader. You've taken first place.
Well, so far so good. We're on the lead. But at any point, our car is going to slow down slightly. So I'm probably going to set this up for like a... Well, yeah, there was a slowdown again. Alright, we're closing in on our pit window.
You've entered your pit window.
Yep, there we go. Alright, let's ease off. Okay, good. Just ease off enough to let Sarah Fisher go. We are definitely going to have to fix the... We're definitely going to have to fix the electronics. I can't handle, like, slowing down every so often.
You're 3 seconds ahead of her.
Go, drop past Lazier.
You're now in second place.
Got it. there goes the slowdown. Gotta let Jacques go again. Oh, careful.
You've taken second place.
DJ, I already told you what needs to happen if you want me to do TikTok streams. If I'm gonna do TikTok streams, I gotta get at least a steady income so that I can upgrade my restream to broadcast to 3 different channels at once.
You're at 1.1 seconds behind the race leader.
We'll definitely be pitting in a few laps. Hopefully this electronic setback isn't going to knock us too far behind.
You've taken second place. You're at 1 second behind Fisher.
Oh, no, careful. Don't wanna take Lazier out of the race and add more damage to myself. Man, it would make my pit stop a lot easier, but I don't want to take him out of the race. Especially since we're closing in on 25 to go.
You're 2.1 seconds ahead of Ewell.
There you go, 25 to go.
You're now in second place.
We're gonna pit on. Maybe we can go ahead and pit on at this rate. We can go ahead and pit at lap 180.
You're 1/10 of a second behind Jacques Lazier.
Oh, yep, there goes the electronics again. We're not gonna survive if we don't fix the electronics.
You're 2 seconds behind the race leader.
Like I said, I just want to make sure that we don't slow down every so often. Oh.
You've taken second place. You're 1/10 of a second ahead of Jacques Lazier. You've taken second place.
See if we can catch up to Sarah. Alright, we'll go ahead and pit this time by. Excuse me.
1.7 seconds behind the race leader.
Here, there goes the electronics. Go around.
Come into the pits on your next lap.
I'm coming in this time.
Watch your speed to pit.
There we go. Alright, yeah, we'll leave it like that. Still leave it full fuel so that we can know for sure we're gonna make it, even if I push it all the way. Alright, bring it in. At least at this point we know we're not gonna be penalized for speeding. Checking on me, making sure I'm okay. Alright, here we go. Go, go, go! Alright, that's it. That is our last pit stop. We got 20 laps to go now. Also, I guess the thing will change when it said 10 laps to go. My bad. So we pit ahead of everybody. Alright. There you go. Yeah, see, 27 laps. We got plenty of fuel. And away we go. Yeah, I'm gonna try for first place. Okay, everybody looks like they're in. I think. Well, some cars are in. 6.
You're 6/10 of a second.
Fifth, fourth, third. Second. There's the lead group up ahead. Here we go. And they're still on pit road exit speed. And there's Sarah Pastor for the lead.
You've taken first place.
Alright. Time for a hold. Here we go. Just gotta at least wait until our tires warm up, then we can take corners more aggressively. Luckily the electronics didn't look like it needed that much fixing. So we're good. We had there we go. Now we're good on tires. Sarah's also... Oh, thank you, DJ. Scared me for a second. This should take us to the rest of the race, it looks like. Well, no. At 40 seconds, no. We're still going to be a bit short on the music, but whatever. Alright, Sarah gained a little bit, so... Still gotta find a way to keep it at max. She's gotta make sure she's not getting the draft. No, DJ, it's not. The song is called Sky High, DJ. At least now our tires are warmed up. We're getting some distance on Sarah. It's okay. Out of 3. Coming up on 15 laps to go at Indy. Dang, excuse me. Sorry about that. Alright, well, at least I think I'm far enough away that, oh no. There we go. Coming in on the end. 14 to go. Still keeping a consistent gap over Sarah Fisher. Hold on, give me a quick second. Sorry about that, hold on. There we go. Alright, countdown continues. 13. Uh-oh, no. Had a bad entry there. That's gonna give Sarah a little bit of ground. Hold on, what happened? DJ? I'm going to revoke that. No, I am not taking off my glasses with 13 laps to go till the end. I know for a fact I am not going to win this race if I take off my glasses. So, no, denied. I will refund your points as soon as I can. No, not this close to the finish line, DJ. Keeping it pretty even. 12 to go. There we go, down the back straightaway. Oh, that was hydrating stretch? I'm sorry. I thought for sure it said lose the glasses. My bad. Thank you, I just did. Thank you. Sorry about that. That's what I get for having like a small screen, or at least a small display window, at least on the horizontal side. So it is going to end up being a little big to the caution flags. We are ending up with a little over an hour and a half. Alright, so it's going to switch from 190 to 10 to go at the line. Oh, I guess not. So I guess it'll switch to 5 to go then. Huh. Oh well.
You're at 1.4 seconds ahead of Fisher.
Alright, good. We're gaining ground. Enough of a fuel mixture to push it all the way. Whew. Yeah. Even on a big screen TV like mine, it's hard for me to read it. Especially when I set it so low. I should probably at least make it a little bit bigger. I'll worry about that for tomorrow. Counting down now, 8 laps to go. It's gonna make 30 more perfect entries, or at least good enough entry so that I'm not spinning and wrecking out of the race. Hold on. I think I can set it up for one more. Give me a second. There we go. Alright, we'll set it up in a little bit after this next lap. As we'll be at 6 laps to go, but now we're at 7.
You're at 1.6 seconds ahead of Fisher.
That's why I had to keep the weight jacker at the bottom just to make sure I can actually make the turns. Still got a good enough gap on Sarah. I'm gonna look like such a terrible person that I denied the first woman to win the Indianapolis 500. No, DJ, I can't. I don't have a setup. I don't have a good enough setup. Alright, 6 to go. Alright, let's go ahead and start it then. Okay, the gap has increased to pretty much 2 seconds. Yeah, it's very basic, just the one big screen TV. All these big screen by Amazon standards. Because I use a Fire TV. Oh no, no, no! No! We bumped the wall. Alright, well, at least it's not the part of the car that'll slow us down. We just gotta keep that right front holding for 5 more laps. Like I said though, luckily we got a good enough distance. And the part of the car that's damaged isn't going to slow us down. At least not too much. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, we still got the gap. Still got the gap, 4 to go. Now, there, yeah, see, there it is. All the incidents that's happened, we somehow survived. And all that is, as long as we don't lose that right front tire, which we shouldn't, should be good. It's not like EA when the tire can just disappear from turning too much. Yeah, the gap increased to 2 seconds. No, yeah, I guess you could say that. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know what happened with that wobble there, but we almost spun out completely. Now on the back stretch. Still got that gap on Sarah. Either I'm going to win the Indy 500 or I'm going to wreck, and Sarah will be the first female to win the Indy 500. It's a win-win for the league. Oh no. Getting a bit worried. I think we're catching up to lap traffic up ahead. I think. Yeah, I don't think we'll be catching up to the lap car. Not unless he's really slow. I don't even know who the car is. And there's Sarah. She just got out of turn 2. Alright, here we go, guys. White flag in the air. This is the last lap of the Indy 500. All the effort's going to come down to this. The gap is now 3 seconds to Sarah Fisher. All we got to do is just keep the car off the wall for 2 more corners. Can we do it? One down. Clean corners. There we go. Just keep it off the wall on the straightaway. And we're going to do it. That is an Indy 500 victory. Whew. So there we go. Only 10 cars. No, wait. Dang, only 6 cars are going to finish on the lead lap, as more cars are set to finish. Again, it was also because of adaptive AI. We'll wait for the last 3 cars to finish. There's Lane in 7th. Okay, 7 cars finished on the lead lap. Anderson finished 10th, 1 lap down. And Jacques finishes in 13th, 2 laps down. So that would have put us at 50 points towards the IndyCar Series. Let's go to Victory Lane, shall we? Which is just a simple celebration here. Just our car, drinking the milk at Indy. A PR guy, I guess, and 2 trophy models, I guess. Or beauty pageant winners, I don't know. I wish they had the actual Indy 500 Victory Lane, which I hope iRacing will do when they get to their IndyCar game. And it just, like a camera swoop the entire way around. Alright. Save the game. That was a close one, guys, but we did it. Oh no, I didn't mean to check options. Let's just do something real quick. 10 lap, quarter. There's the full distance. We get Erden Dare for the gold. Shigeaki Hattori. What's the bonus clip? Oh, so getting silver medals gets you like Indy 500 bonus features like off a DVD. And then bronze gets us new liveries. What's this one going to get us? The 42 car. Actually, let me see something. Oh no, that also gave us a media clip. There's the car livery. The pole position got us this 42 car. Okay, so created car is always number 42. Okay. What's the car livery for the Hard Charger Award? This black and gray 42. I don't think I can, DJ. I don't know how to. I don't think it's even on YouTube. Okay, so if you finish a race in general, then you're allowed to create a driver. So the lap record, that gets us the Flame 42. Okay, so those cars are unsponsored, I guess. And then there's the Great Britain 42 car. I think it reminds me kind of like a Toka race driver. That's what you get for winning the Indy 500. You ironically get a British car. Oh, winning the Indy 500. Oh no, qualified in the pole would get us that one. And then of course you get the bonus for completing the tutorial, all the tutorials. Now I would say like I'm more halfway there to getting all of that. And you got to do it like really well too, enough to get the gold. Alright, well, enough of that. How far have we been streaming? Almost 4 hours. And like I said, we might be in for longer than that. Well, about that long, I'd say. For the Coca-Cola 600 tomorrow. So I'm probably going to start earlier than usual. Probably like 11 o'clock Pacific, around there. Alright. Let's go ahead and close it. I'm not going to do the ending song bit for obvious reasons. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Of course, it depends on my brother if he wants to play, like, his games on here. But, with that said, folks, oh yeah, let's go ahead and let's just put on the safe state just to go. Stop. Thank you. Alright. Well, we're going to go find somebody to raid. Yeah, like I said, given the circumstances, we're not going to do the end music bit. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. Who's starting this? Somebody might have started the stream right now, so let's go find out. Yeah, I'll try to enjoy the day as best as I can. Let's see. Any of my family members streaming? No, they are not. Okay. I don't want to interrupt them, so we'll go ahead and raid. Why not? We'll go raid Zara. He's doing his latest episode of Yo You Like That, as he's gonna talk with Confident Cow about Nintendo. Let's leave the Kyle Busch stuff out of it. I don't want to bring the mood down on this stream, so please don't bring it up, DJ. Yeah, I know, DJ. So like I said, just don't bring up Kyle Busch, please. We don't want to bring the energy of his interview down. If that's all right, please. Don't even mention death, please. Okay. I don't want to. I'll just wait till. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and raid. I will see you all tomorrow for the Coke 600 on NASCAR 2005. Again, if I can find I'm pretty sure I can find his car on there. But in any case, thank you for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Take care, and goodbye.